Hey everyone, today's lesson is going to be on pentatonic scales. We're going to do the same method of tracing these things down off of certain notes in a key, like the root, second, third, fifth, and sixth, that we're doing with the full major scales for 3 notes per string in the advanced section. So it's very essential that you have looked at the understanding keys lesson, and then that you thoroughly learn these 5 shapes. And then we'll be ready to take this into many directions. Have fun. Okay, so now we're going to start with the first form on the lesson PDF. These are going to be all the 5 major pentatonic shapes. There's going to be one shape built off of every note in the scale. So basically what a pentatonic is it's going to be a major scale with the 4th and the 7th tone removed. So we're going to have a shape built off the root, which is the 1, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 6th. So this first shape, we're going to do them all right here, right in the first position of the guitar. Just so we can not get married to any keys right now. We're going to apply them to keys very soon, but I want you to be able to play them anywhere, so I don't want you to get used to playing them anywhere. So let's just learn them all on top of each other here and then play them in different positions. So we're going to start with the 2nd finger, 2nd fret, and then the 4th finger, 4th fret, then the 1st finger on the 5th string, 1st fret, and then the 4th finger, 4th fret. So we have, those are the first 2 strings, and then we have this same fingering 1 and 4 on the 4th string. So we have, then we have 1 and 3 on the 3rd string, and then the last 2 strings is 2 and 4. So the whole thing is, okay. Now a lot of people like to finger their pentatonics with 1 and 3. It's a big rock thing. I do that sometimes too, but I'm faster with, I think these, just using your pinky as well is quicker. So I would recommend developing both ways of playing these pentatonics. So play them all 1 and 3, and then play them with these fingerings that I have in the lesson. The next one is the shape built off the 2nd. It starts with 2 and 4 on the first 3 strings. So that's easy enough. Then we move to a 1 and 4. So right there on the 3rd string, and then we play the exact same fingering, just shift up 1 fret. This is really the only position shift we have in pentatonics, is the shape built off the 2nd. When you move to the 2nd string, you play 1 and 4 again. And then you end up with 1 and 3 on the 1st string. So the whole thing is, all right, shape built off the 3rd. We start with 1 and 4 on the bottom 2 strings. Then we move to 1 and 3 on the middle 2 strings. So we have, and we're going to finish this off with 2 and 4 on the 2nd string, then 1 and 4 on the 1st string. So the whole thing is, oops, sorry. Okay, and now the shape built off the 5th. We started with 2 and 4 on the 2 lowest strings. Then we go to 1 and 4 on the 2 middle strings. Then back to 2 and 4 on the last 2 strings. So we have slow, and we now have the last one. This is going to be the shape built off the 6th. This is definitely the most popular shape of all. There's some players who make an entire living off this one shape. So it basically starts with your 1st finger to the 4th. So, and then we have 1 and 3 on the next 3 strings. And we end it with 1 and 4. So we have, now when you're playing these things in the right hand, I don't know if you can watch the picking. I always down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then double that top note so we can hit a downstroke again, and just down, up, all the way down. Down, up, 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 down, up. Okay? So practice them all that way. We're going to pick them in many different ways, but that's a good basic way of playing these things. And we're going to start moving them and turning them into keys and doing some interesting things with them very soon. So keep it up.